oh my God, Bitcoin and Ethereum. What's its next move? Let's find out in the charts. Just this morning, in the last hour, has dropped from all the way up at $614 down to $590 approximately. And we want to know, right? I'm sure you want to know what's its next move and how I'm going to trade it. Well, before we go on to these charts, right, and find out what's going to happen, I want to show you a very happy chart because these are going to be really sad charts. Nobody likes to see a down market, right? We all want to see Bitcoin go up. This is pure manipulation. This is unfair. Come on, man. There's manipulation in every market. There's manipulation up and there's manipulation down. So let it go. All right. Well, let me show you another manipulated market. I'm kidding.
No, you're not.
Oh, man. Take a look at this. DJ15 token has exploded. I haven't even started buying it. I'm going to be posting today in the DJ15 Telegram group how much I'm going to be buying of the DJ tokens, and you guys are already ahead of me. Like, what the hell? This thing has actually exploded so much, right? I can't believe it. Thank you very much. I mean, the volume's at $100,000 even before I started putting in the money, right? And the reason why people are, if you're new to this channel and you're wondering why people are buying my token, is because I'm going to pay out a percentage of all my revenue to buy up this token and burn it over time, every month, not every month, but every quarter or something like that, because it might be too much for us. We're gonna try to do every month, but if we can do every month, we will do every month. If not, we'll do every quarter, something like that. So yeah, we're gonna be buying up all the tokens with all the different referral links. So if you click on a referral link, right, you go down to my videos, right, you click on the more. You want to join in, like you want to do a Bybit or something like that, or Femex, right? If you're with somebody else, if you're with any person else, anyone on the YouTube channel, everyone out there, if you clicked on their link, right, and used your email, it'd be best to like create a new email account and join mine and buy some DJ15 tokens, because you know what, the amount of money that Bybit and Femex, just those two alone, pay out millions of dollars to their affiliate links. So why not get some of that for yourself, right? So open up an account using my affiliate links instead, and you will get rewarded when you own the DJ15 token. All right. Man, so if you want to know how to do that, just in case you wanted to know how to buy the DJ15 token, there is a video which is in the description, right, that shows you exactly how to buy it. And as you can see, look at that. Inti, what do you think, man? Has it gone up a little bit since?
It's like 4x, right?
Yeah, look at that.
We're not talking about price.
Yeah, look at the dollar price, right? And look at in this video, right? When I made this video, it was like $8.
Why I didn't pick it up? My God, why I didn't buy it?
I don't know.
I have the opportunity.
You know what? Nobody in my office did, right? And I'm like, dude, you guys, you know what the plan is, right?
Yeah. You know that you cannot lose. The guy driving the market is literally talking to you right now.
Like, but all right, fine. You know what? No insider trading for you guys. Oh my God, yeah, they're now cluing in. All right, so with that said, let's head over. Oh, before we go on to the main show, Pandora's wallet, we're gonna have to raise the prices on Sunday because we're just having too many people, and there's a little bit of surprise for Pandora's wallet subscribers. I'm gonna be talking about that only Pandora's wallet subscribers will know about, referring to the DJ15 token, and nobody else will. So you must subscribe in order to find that piece of information out about the DJ15 token. It's obviously positive. It's not something negative, so you don't have to worry about it. Even if you own it, you will be benefiting, but you won't know about what that benefit is unless you are a Pandora's wallet subscriber. All right, let's get on to the show, man. I'm sure you guys are waiting for how to trade this right now. You want to short this, this is where you short it from a position of strength. On the 5-minute, if the 5-minute does not break above the 13 EMA, which I don't think it will, right? Can still do it, but if it does here, right, you can see where we're like close to it. Most likely we're going to roll over here. That's generally what happens. Generally, there is no guarantees when you're trading. No guarantees whatsoever. You could only do it based on historical precedents. And historically, when we have a massive dump, especially when it comes out of nowhere, what tends to happen, and we know that it's going to go further, what tends to happen is the 5-minute presses up against the 13 EMA and then drops further. And it goes even further. So that is right now is basically where I would enter a short. And actually, I'm going to do that. Not with a whole lot of money, of course, right? And that's what you should do. Not with a whole lot of money. I'm going to do like 5%, and I'm going to I'm going to obviously set a stop loss if we end up coming back all the way to 19.4 for some strange reason. Right? So I'm going to hit the sell button right here. I'm just going to do a market order. That's it. I know I'm paying more, right? But you know, this is live show, so that's what we're going to do. All right, that's done. All right. So now that that's done, right? I'm gonna just let the market ride. So let's see if you guys make money with this particular trade. I don't know what's gonna happen, so make sure you take precautions. You only, if you're gonna follow me on this trade, you only trade this with money you're willing to lose. If I lose this, it's not gonna hurt me. I'm gonna be like, whatever. Right? So if you feel that way, that's the right trade. Okay? All right, next. All right, let's go on to the to Ethereum, right? And see where we are on Ethereum. Okay, what do you think about that, Inti? Actually, before I go on to Ethereum, I want to ask you, what do you think about this?
What do I think about that? You know, I don't like shorting where the market is so much down, but what you said makes sense. Now, you see that makes like a W pattern there. Does it count a W when it's a big drop and then it makes the two lows?
I never count those. I never do.
That's what I expected.
Yeah, exactly. This is not counted as a W, right? The first one when it comes in like that. If it comes back and goes down and then goes back up, that would be a W. This would start the W right here. And then if it breaks here, so let's just say we come down to just before this wick down here, and maybe most likely the candle body, and then moved up and then broke, yes, that would constitute a W. And where would it take us to? It wouldn't take us very high, probably the 90-200. So we could probably let's just assume that Bitcoin was to come back up on a W. I would say here's the M, right? There's an M right there. So we can let me just move that out of the way. So this M, right, is perfect analysis to say, okay, let's do the Fibonacci retracement. So we could see that the 61.8 is at the 90-200. So if we did decide to go higher, right, you could probably hit this thing again at the $19,240 level. Right, if you wanted to add to your short, should it give you that opportunity, right? So there it is. There's an option, right? And now it could break higher, right? And I don't know, but that's where I'm willing to accept this because I've seen it more often than not. That once we see a breakdown, normally the 5-minute does not break above the 13 EMA. If it does, it's probably going to go to the 61.8 or to the or bounce around the 38.2. Which is at 19,100 there, as you can see. Okay. Let's move on to let's see. Okay, you know what? I want to talk about all the different things I have on my chart here because there's so much here, right? Because I was analyzing Ethereum the most because, well, oops, let me just unlock this thing. Unlock. Auto. Now this is gonna get a little messy because there's a little bit of what's it called, a wick down, right? The crazy wick down. And the reason why this happens on exchanges like this, perpetual swaps exchanges like this, is because there's no liquidity, right? And I was like watching this, as you can see, I was watching this thinking, what the heck is going on here? Why is this thing going higher and higher when there's no volume, right? Look, there's absolutely no volume as this thing goes higher. And I'm like, how's this possible? And remember from here, I told you guys that, hey, listen, this thing is going to pop higher. I remember telling at least the Pandora's Wallet subscribers, I really think that this thing is going to pop higher and go break to new highs. I don't see it in Bitcoin. I was wrong about that. Bitcoin did do that. And then start its moveward down, right? So that's what happened. Exactly what look at that. Textbook, right? It just happened exactly as I thought. Now, there is a scary thing here. There is a cup and handle pattern. Do you guys see that? Nice cup and handle pattern. And I was getting like literally nervous here when I opened up my short earlier. I opened it up here, I removed it, then added it again back in here, and then I kind of like, honestly, I'll be honest, I kind of like gave up. I thought, oh my God, this cup and handle pattern. I saw it. I was like, oh, I don't see how it's breaking out with no volume, but it just is. Right? I don't know why there's no buyers, but price is going higher. I don't get it. Right? And so I was like, okay, maybe it's a new paradigm. I don't know why I thought that. Yeah. No buyers, price is going to go high. Duh. But yeah, it's hard to, especially when you didn't have market structure, right? When I had no market structure to look at, right? And we always look at market structure to help us determine whether or not we should make a trade. And what is market structure? Inti, do you know what market structure is?
Of course. Patterns, candlestick patterns, for example.
Exactly. So, for example, the market structure, what we're looking for in order to determine whether or not to help make a short is like lower highs, right?
Yep.
Exactly. So I was shorting into non-market structure, making this short very, very difficult. The market structure was actually against me. I was making higher highs and higher lows. So I was like, okay, I don't have any market structure, but everything else tells me to short this thing. So that's what made me a little bit nervous. Once I gave up on the short, and we woke up this morning to work out, I saw this pump, and I was like, yeah, man, because I had market structure.
That's a beautiful M pattern.
Exactly. And it came back into the market structure. So yes, I hit this thing hard, and then we're down here.
Smart move.
Exactly. Sorry, guys, and the Telegram group. It was like I had to go work out with my my trainer, and I didn't have time to post that trade. All right, so
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you're saving this for the end, but how low are we going to go?
That's a good question. Thank you. I forgot to mention that, right? So how low do I think we're gonna go? Well, let's take a safety approach to this. Now, oops, let me just undo that. Let's take a safety approach to this. And we are going to only take this to the 61.8 because we're in a bull market, right? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Do you agree with that, Inti?
Yep.
Right. We're in a bull market. So we are going to be a little bit safe on this short and only take it to the 61.8. Yes, it's probably going to go more, right? And what we're going to do is just take it to 61.8, and then we're going to move our stops. I'm going to move my stops to either break to the 38.2 to see if I can get some more, and as it goes further, I will start moving my stops up to 50%, 61.8, and 78.6 if it keeps going further down.
Do you know?
And that's how I'm going to play that.
Do you know that? Do you notice that the 200 SMA is basically at the same level that the Fibonacci 50% profit taking level?
Right here?
Yep.
That's right. You look at that. But I really think we're going to head back to this wick, right? This bottom of this wick at $500. The reason why is because wicks and tails love to be eaten, right? And so this wick indicates where the market's willing to buy, right? And so it's going to search that out. And so it's going to search that out to find the buyers, to find the bottom, and the buyers are probably going to come in somewhere down here at the 78.6 for sure.
Now, Davinci, you say we're in a bull market.
Mm-hmm.
When do we know that the trend is reversing?
When we have market structure. When do we see that? It's when we start seeing W's again. That's how we know. And we have to see that obviously on the on a higher time frame level. You can see that's what happened right here. You can see the W there. Did you see the reversal there? There it is.
So if we see an M, for example, in the daily time frame, we should be very careful, right?
I know. Let me just clean that up because I'm sure people are like, did not see it through my messy chart. But right here, I'm going to draw it for you guys, right? So that you can see it here. Hang on a second. Let me just get rid of the magnet. And you can see the market structure. We went really low here, and then we didn't quite go as low before. And then once we broke out here, that was it. We headed higher. Once we broke this level right here, I'm going to show you. We're headed higher. So again, you can see the same thing playing out at the top here, right? And we won't talk about the scary part, or should we? Because we're in a bull market. I don't think the scary thing is going to play out here. You see the market smiling at you.
Ooh, he says, I see your wallet.
I see your wallet. And so, yeah, there's another scary one here, which I don't think it will play out but if it did, it would be brutal.
Yeah, the big one. I see it.
Yeah, exactly. It would be absolutely brutal.
What price is it? If price goes up,
brutal. If we break this, oh, wow.
So we have till $480.
$480. So what we're talking about, if we break that, that's a $150 move back down from the 420. So you're talking, let's just see here, 480. Sorry. So let's just take a measured move right here. We could break down. Oops. Let me just clean up all the mess here. I'm gonna undo. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna get rid of this, and I'm going to take this from this move right from that top point to this bottom point right here. We go all the way back down. We take this move down, and then we go all the way. Oh man, dudes, man. Let's not hope that happens because we're talking. We're headed. Oh well, I guess is that right? No, is that right? $320. I find that hard to stomach. Don't you, Inti? Yeah.
Current condition.
Exactly. I find it very hard to stomach. That is a correction of. Let's see here. How much of a correction is that? That's just too much of a correction, dude. Already, that's right down to this level, right? Is 30%.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna make it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not gonna make it.
Exactly, it's just not gonna happen. That's a 50% correction.
No. Forget about it.
It's not impossible. It's just low probability. I think we're just gonna do like a 25% correction, right, before we go back up, and we're gonna probably hold the line there. So, we'll hold the line at the 200 period moving average on the 4 hour, and that will be that. So yeah, at least we hope, right? Of course, that would be brutal, but not out of the realm of possibility when it comes to Ethereum dumping, right? So please keep that in mind. Okay, alrighty. I think that's it for today. I mean, I wanted to do some news stories, but it was all like bullish news stories, and I know that the bullish case is there. We are going a lot higher. Don't you agree, Antti? When it comes to when it comes to Bitcoin, Ethereum, we're all going higher, right?
Yes, you analyze all the fundamental information and you see that this correction is only natural, but the overall trend is to the upside.
Exactly.
And Bitcoin, Ethereum, not in significant cryptocurrencies are just getting stronger and stronger.
Exactly. So I don't see this pullback being anything more than sort of something temporary, because we're in the December month time frame where people are going to take profits. They're going to probably, especially with Joe Biden being president, they're going to say, "Hey, listen, I made all this money. I'm going to take a little bit off the table so I can spend it for the year or the 2 years without having a high tax bill for of 40% for the year 2021." So yeah, that makes sense, and so we could see a little bit of profit taking here and having the price pull back, and before we actually start our major bull run, which will come in the year 2021, and we're all looking forward to that.
Yes, and don't forget it's Christmas coming.
Exactly.
Some people is going to buy PS5s.
Exactly.
Your little kid wants a new bicycle, so you're going to get some crypto out.
So, but no matter what happens, right? Make sure that your Bitcoin is in your portfolio. Bitcoin's here to stay. Bitcoin's real. Bitcoin's here to stay. Be a part of it. Cheers.
Bye, people.